The swim and dive season is here. Hi everybody, my name is Sam Hyman and I'm joined by Mason Norman, the head swimming and diving coach here at Ohio University. Coach, the hype is real. Last season, a third place finish in the MAC championship, the highest finish since 2013. As you reflect on last season and now turn to this season, what are you most proud of?
Well, I think just the development of our athletes that we've had across the board. We got a really young team this year. We got to replace a lot of great athletes that graduated, but our depth, that's what I'm most excited about and proud of that we've built over the last, 7 years now that I've been here. That depth is something that showcased last year to help us out a lot and is going to be definitely a benefit of us this year.
What should people expect from this upcoming season with your team?
Yeah, so I would say this year, we got a lot of meets kind of spaced out throughout the season that are really going to prepare us for these invitationals, one in November and then obviously MAC championships in February. And I think just building up each week and seeing that progression is something that I really want to see from them. And as I mentioned before, we have some freshmen and sophomores that really need to step up to help us and fill some gaps and just making sure that we can develop them, kind of bring them into the fold of what this program is all about. We need to do it quickly, but there's definitely some holes that need to be filled.
Yeah, and going back to MAC championships last year, you had Cassidy DeBetta, a MAC champion in her respective event, and then Zita Zoki as well. What can you say about those two specifically going from last year and building off of that for this year?
Yeah, both of those athletes returning as MAC champions for this year. I mean, they're going to be exceptional, and I think the top end of our team, we have some studs that are really going to help us, those two included, among others. And I think just having them kind of elevate, practices each and every day. They had great summers in terms of training and what they were able to do. They look really good early this season. Both of them are going to do some exceptional stuff pretty early and really focused on, obviously the team goals that we have, but they have some personal goals that they want to achieve as early as first weekend in December.
Yeah, that's awesome. What are you telling your team going into this season? What's your message?
Yeah, I think there's some high expectations for what this team can achieve, and I think just looking at the landscape of the conference, it's going to be a challenge. And we have some lofty goals and some things that we've talked about in our room that we really want to do. But I do think that as we go through the season, just continuing to develop them, I want to get better every week. And if we keep doing that, I think everything else will take care of itself. I was actually talking to an alumni that was back on campus getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. And the one piece of thing that she took away, or told me that she took away from her time, was talking less about the winning at the end of the season and more about just getting better each and every time you're in the water. Yeah. And that's something that we've been telling our team since the beginning.
Wow. Well, it all starts this weekend, the first regular season dual meet, Ohio and Toledo, building all the way up to the MAC championships and then the NCAAs to follow after that. Mason, best of luck this season. We can't wait to follow along.
Yeah, let's go. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.